ポケモンゲットだぜ。
Howdy pards, Milk Pones here. Welcome back to Pokemon LeafGreen version. Last time we solved the spirit of Marowak's mother going into, or Cubone's mother going into the afterlife. As well as took on Team Rocket, who for some reason wanted to hang out on top of a graveyard. Rather, they were running two cities. I don't. What are they doing with their life? And we also rescued Mr. Fuji and got ourselves the Pokemon Flute. And something I really like about this part of the game is we could have actually gone south rather than west like I'm going, and we could go take on the Snorlax that was blocking our way from Vermilion City east of there. So we could have taken on that Snorlax, or we could take on this Snorlax, which I'm going to, which is west of Celadon, obviously. And real quick, I just wanted to mention, we could technically have done this since we got the tea, but you can take on this fighting dojo if you want. They're relatively high leveled. They're like in like the level 30s-ish, I believe. I'll correct myself with the real levels on screen, obviously. And you can get yourself a good fighting Pokemon, which you might want to do for taking on Snorlax, because obviously Snorlax is normal type. Fighting type beats normal type, if you didn't know. Your type matchups, but you should be using your Teachy TV, young man. You should. Your brother Jimmy uses his Teachy TV. You never use your Teachy TV. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm losing it. But real quick, I'm actually going to stop in the department store here and get some things really quick. I'll be right back. Selling my items. I am selling my items that I don't need. Who needs these nuggets? I do not need these nuggets. Do I really need the Stardust? But you wanna keep your tiny mushrooms. Oh, now when you need them, you need tiny mushrooms. You need tiny mushrooms. Alright, I have jump cut to being outside of the Pokemon Center because I wanted to do some party rearranging here, because I wanted to do some stuff by evolving my Pokemon that I can evolve just for the dex entries, purely because I don't have to put any effort into them. And basically I just want to get 50 Pokemon in my dex entry just as soon as possible without really worrying about it. So these are 3 easy ones I can do. Just going to use Firestone on here, on my Vulpix here, get Ninetales, obviously. There's my Moonstone. There we go. Look at you, where did that Moonstone go? Jigglypuff just ate it. Oh my god, that's so funny. I love that they have that little animation in here. It makes it so... I love that little touch. They kind of do it again in the little Pokemon Me feature in like Gen 6 or whatever it was, and the camping and in Gen 7 now. Whatever. Alright. Clefairy also got her tasty Moonstone. Delicious. And we're gonna hear this evolution music a lot in the future, so get used to it. Well, at least I will have to be, but you guys are gonna get a nice edited version. Alright, I'm gonna rearrange my party and I'll be right back outside near that west of Celadon. Alright, alas, we can confront this sleepy boy. And I recommend saving, obviously, before the big battle. Just because things might not go your way, you might KO it, and there's only 2 of these in the game, so you want to make sure you catch at least one of them. It's just, why not, right? We will use the Flute. And there's a reason I'm leading with my Ivysaur, which I will show you. And I just like... I know this game does its best in the early games, you know, they were limited with their hardware and stuff and their development capabilities, but Snorlax is a nice little Pokemon that adds to the world, and I'm glad that they're starting in the Let's Go games. Like, it really felt like the world was like alive because there's Pokemon in the overworld, and just when you see, you know, that guy had his little Poliwrath outside in Celadon City, that type of stuff just feels a lot more real in those games. So that's, you know, maybe an advantage to playing the Let's Go games over this game. But also, this game is just kind of more of a straight-up classic Pokemon, and I used my sleep powder there because I wanted to get off his Chesto Berry so he can't actually just keep spamming healing his rest and get a free kill from it. Dang, he actually knew I was going to put him to sleep. Oh man, he hard read me. Oh man, Ivysaur. Alright, well maybe it's a good that this is happening. Really, I'm just trying to get a free switch into Pikachu to Brick Break him from sleeping, but with his Snore, it's not necessarily always a good option. But I don't know, his AI is kind of jank, so he just kind of does random stuff. Is he gonna snore on me? So yeah, Snore is a move, you attack me while you're sleeping. So, but yeah, as you can see, it's not a particularly good move. I guess it would be a little too broken if they made it really good, so they had to balance it somewhat, but it's kind of a janky... Alright, perfect, he wasted his moves here. So hopefully this take comes out okay, and I don't just murder this Snorlax. Okay, this is a good... no, that's not good for me. I think... I don't know if the Pokeflute actually, you can use it as an awakening in this game. I'll check once I fall asleep. Hopefully he doesn't use a rest this turn. I'm gonna be slightly salty. Come on, static. Work? Oh, okay, I fell asleep, but... The question is, do I use a Great Ball now and just sack my Pikachu, or do I switch? I kind of just want to take the chance, honestly. I can always just use a Revive or something. I think I have one or two of them that I bought at the mart. Come on. Oh, Lady Luck not with me today. Well, rip Pika. Static, come on, come through for me, Static. Oh, let's go. Alright, let's switch to Wartortle. It's pretty defensive. Nice bulky Water type here. And this is, you know, it's a relatively challenging boss fight because he has rest and he'll heal, obviously. Which he'll probably do right now. Yeah. But the good thing is now his Chesto Berry's gone. So the real trick to fighting Snorlax is you just want to use physical moves on him. His special defense is really good. And he has a lot of HP, so that's why I'm using a normal type move here. It probably will do a little bit more damage than Water Gun would. It's just slightly inaccurate, so I'm a little worried. This fight might drag on forever. If it starts to, I'll just cut to when I catch him. Honestly, I'm not trying to have 20 minutes of a Snorlax battle. Hopefully he stays asleep. Oh, don't use rest, that's all that matters. Okay. He's most likely going to use rest again. So let me just get him while he's at relatively low health. Ah, still only one shake. What can you do? Oh, he didn't use rest. See, it's hard to tell. I'm going to actually heal with my absurd amounts of lemonades here. See, my organized bag is actually coming in handy. All my healing items are with my healing items. We're chilling. Alright, so we both just rested. I should revive my Pikachu, honestly, to make my life just go faster, but Mega Punch is doing the job here. Ah, great, he used Dion on me. Do I chance it with Mega Punch? I guess. I'll just reset. Oh, snap, he's in red health. I'm asleep, but you know what? Come on. God. Please, Arceus. Darn it, I mispronounced his name or something. Arceus. I don't remember his official pronunciation, and I don't care. I don't care. And Snorlax doesn't like that. I should probably switch to Ivysaur and put him to sleep. I'm just worried and I'm gonna waste my turn doing that and he'll rest, so I'm just using Great Ball, but somehow he keeps not using rest, and somehow I actually caught him. He's very lazy, the sleeping Pokemon. Just eats and sleeps as its rotund bulk builds. That's such an awkward phrasing. As its rotund bulk builds, it becomes steadily more slothful. Oh, they really got into their little thesaurus there when they were writing that. Pokedex entry. So we finally got our Snorlax. Let's go grab him. So here's our big tubby boy, and we are definitely going to use him on our team. I know it's kind of broken to do so, but I think I'm just going with Red's Cannon team. So I think if you guys played Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you know what my last Pokemon's going to be, but whatever. Maybe it's kind of a lame thing to do, but it's a fun way to play the game for me. I haven't done this in this game. You know, I've done it in... I've played this game a million times, and I've never done this run in this game, so... I've built my team using the Pokemon available in the game a bajillion times, so let me have fun with trading. Trade in them, I say. Why am I going into the mart? I'm a big dingus. And I always say dingus, just because if you guys haven't seen, check it out. It's Steve Brule on Adult Swim. Great stuff. And if we want to use our item finder right here, actually, because we get ourselves a fantastic item, the leftovers, from deep in the underground. And it's just an item that lets us heal every single turn. Fantastic for competitive use, fantastic for in-game use, just an overall great item. And I guess I don't really give my Pokemon mini hold items, so... I'll give it to Snorlax for now, but I'm going to give Snorlax a different item later on in the story. And let me reorganize my items, it's bothering me. Hold on one second. Alright, now that I've done that, I think I'll just show this for funsies, really. Something that could have been... We could have done double battles way before, but... I'll just show them now. So basically, you do fight 2 Pokemon at once. So yeah, in the route south of Lavender and in the trainers west of there's double battles. Sometimes the intensity of our love scares me. Alright, I didn't ask. Like, I really didn't ask. I'm just here to Pokemon battle you guys. Yeah, I didn't... Young couple. So yeah, they were level 29, like the levels of the Giovanni and Erica, so you could have fought them for good training, or you could have saved them for now. I just saved them for Snorlax for no particular reason, and also I'm saving, if you guys are wondering why I'm not catching the Pokemon in the sidebar, there's a better location for us to get Doduo and Raticate. Well, I could do it now, but there's another Pokemon and another route I'm gonna catch, and they're all available together, so I'm just trying to be efficient, get them all at the same time. That's all. And look at that, Snorlax takes no damage. So the reason I'm using him is obviously because he's Red's Cannon team, and he just fills out that physical role, that defensive role for us. He's a little slow, so that's a little bit of an issue, but it's gonna be kinda solved a little later when we get to the next town. Oh, but Jed looked so cool, even in a loss. Well, that's good that you guys are so in love or whatever. Alright, I'm gonna go heal again. And now we can finally go in this building. Enough waiting around. And we got enough entries on another one of Professor Oak's aides, and we obviously want to talk to this guy. And he gives us an Amulet Coin, which doubles the amount of money we get. Fantastic item. It's going to make farming money way easier for us, clearly. And I want to equip that as soon as possible. And it doesn't really matter. I guess Charmeleon for now. I don't know, I use them a lot, right? So, makes sense. We're gonna be riding together on our bikes. I'm on a relaxing ride with my new bike with my girlfriend. Oh, that's neat for that guy. Little kid couple. There's a long path over water far away. Let's see what the binoculars have to show. It's the Celadon department store. How interesting. Is that really necessary? Yeah, whatever. I mean, it makes sense. And we have to equip our bikes automatically by going out here. And there's a bunch of trainers here. And I recommend just fighting all of these guys because they're going to make your life way easier. So I guess I'll fight some of these guys on screen, just these first 3 guys, and then I think we'll have a nice little short mini-sode-esque here. I'm trying not to run too over time. So I just want to show Snorlax off in battle, really. And these biker guys, they run Cycling Road, basically. They don't take too kindly to no young kid on his little bike that he got for free from knowing some old guy, letting them talk to him. Lao. And this guy has the name of Lao. He really doesn't look like he would, but what do I know? And those are leftovers in action. Look at that. It's so annoying. He's like, ah man, now I can't do anything. So hopefully it'll just make our life easier. And I actually meant to check the ability of my Snorlax. I wasn't gonna laugh at you, but now I will, specifically because you're insecure about it. And Snorlax can have the ability Thick Fat or Immune, and we have Thick Fat, which is probably a better ability, but for an in-game playthrough, immunity is probably better because you're completely immune to poison types. And actually, I don't know. I guess I snuck out of there without fighting too many people. And I'm just trying to use the item finder because sometimes there's stuff. I guess we'll get to Fuchsia or something. Watch out for discarded items. Yup. And if you hold the B button, you can hit A to... Excuse me, if you hold the B button, you can stop. Where is this hidden item? Here we go, full restore. And what's this one? Might be actually to the west on that other bridge. Hold on. So you're going uphill, that's why it's so slow. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, well. I guess we have to fight this guy. Yeah, I guess we'll do the get to Fuchsia. I don't know, whatever. What am I talking about? A mini-sode? I don't know nothing about no mini-sodes. This was so funny. In the beginning of the series, I was like, I don't want to do half-hour episodes. And now I'm just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Just every episode's a half-hour episode. I don't know. I guess people, I don't know, people like shorter episodes, I would assume, right? Like they like the nice 15-minute, 10-minute Game Grumps episodes. But now Game Grumps is like 40-minute episodes. And whatever. Who cares? Same with Chugga Conroy and all the other famous like Let's Players. They all did like nice short videos before. Now their videos take forever. And I should actually be trying to level up my Charizard here, but whatever. It doesn't matter. We're all gonna get caught up on levels eventually. Oh, and this guy is a Machamp. Oh, dang. Let's go. So yeah, these guys all use like fighting and poison types basically. That's their whole thing. So if you have a Psychic type, you sweep through this area so easily. Psychic type's like the best type in the whole Kanto. And we're not going to bother with Agility because Pikachu's plenty fast. His moveset's okay for me for now. Cue Ball Jamal. Come on, Jamal. You send your Machamp out before your Machop. You're like, I'm going to use my Ace in the Hole before my... He didn't want his little baby Machop to get hurt. That's what it was. Woo, good workout. He's a big softy, even though he's a big biker. Is the item finder... Did I pass it? Oh, it's over here, right? Yeah. See, I knew things. Kind of. Alright, well, maybe I don't know anything. Oh, it was literally right there. I'm in the middle of the road. I'm a freaking idiot, dude. Whatever. Woo! And looks like down here there's even more items. Nice max revive. Definitely worth grabbing that. Does a sign of anything that interesting? It's a notice. Don't throw the game, throw Pokeballs instead. True. Gamer rage, I guess, was a thing still. It's always been a thing. Oh god! I somehow escaped that guy. And I'm sure there's more items on the other side of it. I'm obviously going to be doing a little bit of editing to show where more stuff is. Oh, here it is. At this little corner here is a max elixir. So, definitely worth getting those. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to actually go back up and get the items we missed, so I'll see you guys in just a second here. Alright, while we were fighting the in-game version of me, Ivysaur just grew to level 32. And I'm sure we all know what that means. That's right, he's me because his name is me, and it's actually spelled the way I spell my name, with the E. Arrgh! And he said, be a rebel at the start. I didn't get that in the recording. But anyways, here's what Ivysaur evolves into. Obviously, it's going to be the titular Venusaur, even though his name's not in the title. He's just on the title, so titular is not actually applicable in this sentence, but whatever. I do what I want. And there we go. Awesome. So, I didn't mean to go that far down. Alright, I'm cutting to more when I find items again. Got a rare candy. Alright, I think that's the last thing I was missing, pretty much. Alright, so now that we're officially back from item hunting, I'm gonna go upstairs here just because I want to make a quick note of something. I'm looking for the Pokemon Slowbro. Want to trade one for my Lickitung? No! Shoutouts to Chugga Conroy. No, we can't trade him just yet, simply because we don't have the ability and we're creeping on people swimming. That's a little weird, Red. Pallet Town is in the west. Getting a little homesick, I see. Anyways, now that we're about to get to the outskirts of Fuchsia City here, we caught ourselves a Snorlax, got through Cycling Road, and I highly recommend fighting all those bikers, especially in that north little cluster. It's a great place to use the Versus Seeker to make a bunch of money and get a bunch of experience. So go take those guys out as soon as possible. Great place to grind, particularly late game. Alright, so anyways, on that note, we're gonna go explore Fuchsia City and catch some new Pokemon and maybe even take on the gym next time. Alright, guys? Appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see you guys next time.